Hi, good morning. Happy Friday and a happy birthday to the final tourists. Final Tauruses, the final Taurus birthdays, the May 20 birthdays. If it is your birthday, I hope you have a fabulous birthday today. We're gonna check in and see what messages are coming up here. Wrong deck. We're gonna check in and see what messages are coming up here today for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see this video, whether you see it on the day I'm posting it or a year from now. Whenever you see it, we're setting the intention for the next 24 hours. You might hear a lot of background noise from my doggy. He's kind of needy right now. He's not been feeling too well. One of the reasons why I'm posting late. But we're going to see here what is going on here for the next 24 hours. All right, we have Nine of Wands, okay? Now, this is a card that comes in with a few different meanings and a few different messages. So, Nine of Wands can sometimes come up when we're wondering when something is gonna be completed, or we're like, oh gosh, how much longer? Oh, like, how much longer do I have to go? Some of you might be wondering this in terms of your healing, like how much longer till I have this situation healed or released or resolved, or how much longer am I gonna carry this? And Nine of Wands sometimes comes up to tell us, like, look, you are so very close right now. You might be frustrated. You might be tempted to throw in the towel here, but it's like the finish line is invisible. But if it could be made visible and if you could see it, you would be so furious. Like if you realized how close to the finish line you gave up. You're almost there, right? 10 is completion, 10 is done. You're at 9. You are so close. One more push. You got this. Okay, you got this. You're so close here to your goal and to what you're working towards, to the progress or the breakthrough or the completion that you are seeking. Now, Nine of Wands also comes up sometimes to remind us to defend and to protect what we have worked for. Sometimes we're going to have opposition coming in, or we're going to have some challenges, and it's like it's really not worth it to just kind of give up and let everything unravel when you've done so much, when you've invested so much, when you've come so far, right? Defend and protect your work, what you have worked for, your progress, right? And some of you, as I said, maybe you're feeling discouraged, like you want to throw in the towel. It's not surprising because Mercury is in retrograde right now, my dears. Please don't make life altering decisions during Mercury retrograde. Just give it some time. Give it some time here. But yeah, Nine of Wands can come up to say, defend what you have worked for. For me, it came up a lot when I was new in tarot and Spirit was pushing me to do tarot for work, which honestly I was avoiding. I was scared to do. And I kept getting Nine of Wands. And so for me, it was like, you're going to have a lot of opposition, as I did. I had a lot of opposition from people around you. But keep going because you will succeed. Okay, with this Nine of Wands. Another way Nine of Wands comes in is sometimes we're so ready, like, for change, and we're so ready to try to trust the universe and to allow new things into our life. We're like, oh, I'm so ready to love again, my heart is open, or I'm so ready to believe in my dreams and put myself out there and try to go after work that is meaningful and fulfilling, or work that's gonna be rewarding, that I can also have some abundance coming in here from it. Like whatever it might be, you might be opening your heart because you're so ready to risk friendship, happiness, whatever it may be. But there's this fear, there's this, what if I choose wrong? What if I let the wrong ones in? And that's a normal fear to have, right? In fact, there's a lot of symbolism here in this card. Every single one of these wands belongs to somebody who came at this poor man minding his own business and, trying to take him down, trying to steal from him, trying to take away what was his. And he fought them off, and he won every single one of those fights. And he took their little stick away, and he put it in the ground behind him as like a trophy of his victory, right? Like every single one of these sticks was someone who came at him, someone who challenged him, someone who tried to take him down, someone who tried to destroy him. Okay, for some of you, you do have somebody trying to destroy you, especially if you're dealing with a narcissistic personality, because narcissists seek to destroy. And so every single one of these wands was like someone trying to take him out, but he won every single battle. Every single one. He's not without injury. He's got this little bandage here around his head. It looks like he got hurt. I think this is maybe his cuff, but I don't know. It could be something around his arm here or elbow. He's not without injury. He's not without injury. He's not without pain. But he's alert. He's standing, and he still has a whole lot of fight left in him. And there is absolutely positively nothing new under the sun that 10th wand is going to bring that he hasn't already seen with these 9 other ones. When the 9 of wands comes up, it says you've taken a lot of hard knocks here, but you've learned. And every single one of these experiences gave you tools and wisdom. And as long as you're allowing your experience to guide you in your decision making process, you're not going to make the wrong decision. You're not going to let the wrong person in, because there is absolutely positively nothing new under the sun anybody can come at you with. You've seen every lie. You've seen every dirty little trick. You've seen every manipulation. You know it all. You know it all. There's nothing new anybody can come at you with. And as long as you're paying attention and you're alert, you're going to recognize things. You may go out on a date and you may say, wow, this person seems really amazing. But you talk for a few minutes and you're like, oh, wow, this person's really starting to come off. Like that one karmic attachment I had that took me, 5 years to break out of. No, thank you. You might go on a job interview. It sounds really great. You get there and you're like, oh gosh, this place reminds me so much of that one job I had where they were always like not paying us on time and they were doing shady stuff. Pay attention to that. When these things are coming up, Babash, this is your intuition telling you, we've been here before. We've done this before. We've already learned this lesson. We don't need to do it again. Okay, it's not being judgmental. It's relying on experience and listening to what your gut is telling you. So as long as you're doing that, you're going to be able to defend all of your progress, protect all of your progress, protect all of your work, and you're going to be able to succeed. Okay, with this energy here. So there's really nothing to fear. You don't have to be scared. You're not going to make the wrong decision. You're not going to let in the wrong person. Because if you see those early warning signs and those red flags, you're going to nip it in the bud right away. You're not going to get mixed up in another, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year crazy entanglement, whether it's in terms of career or friendships or romance or whatever it might be. So you can trust yourself to make the right decisions, right? But you've come far too far to give up now. It would be such a shame. It would be such a shame, okay? So trust yourself, trust in your experiences, trust in what you know, and, just this is not the time to give up, my darlings, okay? You may want to check out the weekly forecast. Those are linked in the description of the video. There's some delays in getting up the weekly forecasts for me because YouTube is putting a hold on my videos. If I want them to go into the algorithm, which I do, I want people to see the videos. So as soon as those are done being investigated, I will make them public and you guys will be able to see the weekly forecasts for the coming week. Love readings for May are linked in the description. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, you can click on the link in the description of the video. It will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care, my dears.